What is happening, my film friends? Welcome to Film Junkie Live. Yep, there we go. Gotta fit it right in the middle there. What's going on, guys? Let's move it down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. I'm too excited, so my microphone was a little, a little higher than usual. What is going on? What is happening, guys? Who's out there? What's going on, Mr. Anthony? How you doing? Music Man, what's up? Nathaniel, what's up going on, man? We got JD, we got Mr. Eric Z, and we got Scotty. What's going on? No, there's no way. I would run it into the ground. We got Mama Film Junkie here. What is up, guys? Yep. Anyways, wait a minute. I think I forgot to do something here. Whoops. I did forget to do something. See, when I'm trying to get everything organized, just didn't happen. Anyway, what's going on, Alak Zoo? How you doing, bud? Mr. Clay Talent. Hey, we got the Batman in here. Which Batman? Good day. What's going on? Holleron? Am I saying that right? I don't know. Mr. Viper, what's up? Today must have been fun for you. Yeah, we'll talk a little bit about that. We got entertainment outlet. Marvin, what's up? Happy hump day, Mr. Evan. There we go. What's going on, Mr. Diesel? I appreciate it, man. Rowdy, how you going? Mr. Fear Jason's here. We got Mattia. Got Hubs. Everybody, what's going on? We got Eric, got everybody, all that stuff. Pick a good week to be off. There you go. That's good. One day closer. Every day's closer. What's going on, guys? Got Jose, too. How you guys doing? Yeah. What's going on, Eddie? And we got Mr. McClellan. What is up, sir? No, I just forgot to set up something for the video, but I think we're good. But anyways, guys, appreciate you clicking in as per usual. How's everybody doing? It is hump day. It is Wednesday. For me, I had a pretty good day. Got done with work and came home, took a nap, prepared some things, and started a little bit of a ruckus on my Twitter. It's been a while since I've decided to, jump into the pit, jump into the arena a little bit, because I try to avoid all that stuff. But there's some stuff that that was talked about today and everything that we'll go over. We'll be talking about. It's just, I think it was mainly had to do with hey, what's going on, Jade? Thank you. How you doing? Appreciate the donation. Gents, yes, there's Mr. McClellan. Me and Scott might be working on something a little later, just to let you guys know. Something might be brewing up with me and Mr. McClellan, but I'll let you guys know when that's going to be a thing. It's just something that I was like, that would be fun. I think Scott's down for that. So anyways, yeah. Well, first off, let me get all the plugs out of the way. If you guys want to, of course, hit that like, thumbs up button. If you'd be so kind, make sure you're subscribed. Hit that notification bell so you know when I'm doing this stuff. And then, of course, if you want to, join the Film Junkie Patreon, you could do so. Get some early access, some behind the scenes stuff. You want to do that right there. Got the dollar tier, which is just showing appreciation. Appreciate me, doing my thing. So if you have an extra dollar, why not? And then, of course, you got the $3 and the $6 tiers that are, of course, come with some behind the scenes exclusive stuff. So links are, of course, provided down below. And then, of course, if you want to get some merchandise like this shirt right here. Hey, this is one of my shirts. How about that? Actually, yeah, that's right. I went to AutoCAD and drew it and put Metalhead underneath it, because why not? I like metal, so why not? But if you want to get yourself a Metalhead t-shirt, go ahead and head over into the Film Junkie Closet, which, of course, has a bunch of stuff like Exclusivo. Got Ham Pudding, but there's a Metalhead shirt right there, of course. Vodka Stream, Signal, Keaton shirt with that beautiful 89 logo. And then, of course, the new Back to the Future, Take Me Back to 2015. So there you go, guys. Do all that. Or if you want to join and become a member of the Film Junkie membership on YouTube, go for that too. So I'll excuse your tardiness. Don't worry there, Kevin. You think it's the best shirt? Good. I'm glad you do. There you go. I mean, I drew it up like a while ago, just because it was like one of my, I think it was like 3 jobs ago. like I tell you guys, I'm always jumping around when it comes to the industry I'm in. And we were just very slow. So that's when I started just like going, you know what? I have AutoCAD here. I know how to utilize AutoCAD. So let me just draw up some stuff. And that's what I did right there. So we'll see. Yeah. Batman jockstrap. I don't know if I'm going to have those quite yet. Casual Batman jockstraps. Maybe I'll think about it. You know, I'll talk with my team, stuff like that. And yes, today, guys, it is hump day. You know, it is the last show of the week. I am drinking some red wine today, especially after a little bit of the day I had today. And I think, okay, so guys, one of the things that happened today, I know, and I'm just going to announce it now to you guys too. You Patreons already know this because I posted it yesterday. So everybody on the Patrons already knows that Mr. Sean O'Connell is going to be on the vodka stream this Friday. Obviously, we'll be definitely, of course, talking about his book. I am currently reading the book right now. I have not finished it yet. Close, getting there. I will hopefully have my review up of the book tomorrow, if not Friday early. You know, I'll have the book so then we could talk about it. And yeah, I know there's been some there's been little controversies behind it and stuff like that. I know some people didn't really enjoy it as much, and a lot of people are kind of going, "What the hell? What is going on with that book?" But we'll be talking about that. Yeah, it's going to be controversial. It is. It's going to be, it's not the first, but it's not the first time that Sean's been on the vodka stream. He was on the vodka stream last year. It's just now, everybody's become more aware of him and everything like that. So it'll be interesting. And I think one of the things that was brought about today, he posted another article pulling a quote from his Snyder interview that talked about toxic fandom and stuff like that. It talked about the fandoms and everything like that. And just, Snyder praising his fandom for all the AFSP work that has been done, which has all been fantastic. That's the shining light when it comes to the Snyder fandom is the money raised for suicide prevention, over $500,000. It's all been pretty great. There's been questions about like whether O'Connell should be pulling quotes and making articles about it, to boost his book. Some people might not think that's like a good thing, that's like ethical or anything like that. I've seen kind of both people kind of being back and forth when it comes to that. I mean, when you look at that, it's like, well, he is trying to boost his book, yes. And he does write for a blog, and it's like, okay, well, let me just pull a quote, because what's going to happen though, guys, when the book actually is going to be released on March 1st, if people start reading it and other blogs start reading it, they're going to start pulling the quotes too. They're going to be pulling quotes and writing articles too. So I mean, there is that part of it where it's like, is it like a good idea for him to do that? It's like, I kind of see both ways. Like maybe he shouldn't do that, especially with certain things, because he did an article about Snyder walking away, the main reason why he walked away from Justice League, and pulled the quote and everything. And some people might, I see kind of like the both sides of it, but at the same time, I'm like, well, I mean, he is trying to boost the book. I mean, it's totally in his right to do that. Oh yeah, I know there's people that are but see, there's people that are also using the quotes too to make them, like Mr. Signar talking about that and not pointing out the toxicity in the fandom, because let's face it, Signar gets he gets dogpiled. He definitely does. I wonder why. Can anybody answer me this? Like, why does Andy Signar, why does he get dogpiled a lot? I mean, does he just think like, oh my God, they're treating me bad. Oh my God. I mean, all I wanted to do was make videos to talk about the Snyder Cut and blah, 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 blah.
You serious?
Yeah, maybe because you're gaslighting them a little bit. That's what's going on.
What an idiot.
Anyways, so anyways, yeah, he's so there was like that started up today, the conversation today, and then all of a sudden, like, I guess we could start. We'll get to the tweets here in a bit, but then there's going to be a virtual event on IGN, I think at the end of the month, that Snyder's going to be a part of, and IGN people are going to interview, of course, Snyder, talk about Zack Snyder's Justice League, and there's certain people that did not like that. There's people in the fandom that did not like it, and they started the girl that I forgot her name, Terry something. You guys can tell me who it is. Namaste. You guys could tell me that somebody they decided to go into her tweets and then pulled negative Snyder tweets from 5 years ago. there we go. We're all talking about toxicity and how, yeah, there is always bad. Every fandom has toxicity. There's just going to be those people, those kind of fans. It's just the way it is. And they hide behind their keyboards and their avatars. We know these people and we could try to ignore them as much as we can. Trust me. I mean, I was thrown into the arena with these guys a big time, like for the past 3 years. And then I finally stepped out of it. And I'm like, all right, I'm just going to sit up here in the stands and just watch. That's all. I'm tired. After all that shit, when they try to tie me to suicide memes, that's where I was like, all right, drawing the line right there. Holy shit. So we talked about that. And then all of a sudden these guys start pulling old tweets. And I'm just kind of going, okay, I mean, I understand, like, yeah, there's been negativity thrown at Snyder for a while. Yes, obviously there was a bias and everything like that. But right now it seems like everybody's there's still going to be those assholes and those, blue check marks and the bloggers that are just like, fucking R-rated movie? Seriously? Obviously they're complaining about that. Or the 4-hour runtime. They're always going to be complaining about that. But there are now people who have actually apologized. How many times have you seen somebody apologize about certain things and maybe turn around on how BVS was? Like, oh my God, I all of a sudden, BVS is a great movie. Man, that was a really good movie. And we should welcome them with open arms. I hate the whole, like, was this you? This you? Or something like that. And it's just like, what the fuck? And that's where I just like, I kind of like, decided to stir up the hornet's nest. But yeah, when these people do that and they actually apologize and they actually like, hey, we're going to welcome Snyder in with open arms and talk about his movie and be positive, then great. That's what we need. Okay. That's what we need right there. That's exactly what we need. I get it. But if they do spin it like Collider likes to do, if those guys try to spin it, but even Frosty, did you see that? He actually apologized too. I was like, what the fuck? Wow. I think that was him, unless that was a fake account. I just remember seeing that on my timeline. But I'm just saying, like, if they decide to spin something like with a quote or something like that, then you could pounce on that. I'll call it out too. I'll definitely call it out. But if they're willing to welcome him in and Snyder is agreeing to show up for this virtual event, let it happen, guys. Who cares who it is? Let it happen. For the next 6 weeks, we need to promote the shit out of this movie. We need to hype this movie like crazy. I told you guys. Yes. Like I said, I have Zack Snyder's Justice League mask. I have a hat on the way. I think there's a decal on the way too that I'm going to put on my car. Got to hype this movie. And yes, just because they said something bad about him, 5 years ago, fuck, just leave it be. It's 5 years ago. They got a different opinion now. They got a different mindset, different thought patterns. That's what happens. Everybody grows. So anyways, yes. So I dealt with some of that today. And I hate doing that because I'm like, shit. Because they end up piling in and it's like, and it's hard to just even talk to people. So here we go, guys. Go to the tweets. Look at this. Obviously, we're going to be talking about the new Batman image. But somebody already did this. The internet just keeps winning. Look at that. I mean, that's something that we might be seeing. I'm going to fucking kill you. DC United. DCF United. Love it. Love it right there. It's really good stuff. And then, Leto is definitely having a good week, which we'll be talking about. We'll be talking about that too. And Leto, of course, was talking about Joker and stuff like that. And, of course, praising Snyder yet again. He said, I've been sworn to secrecy, but he's an incredible filmmaker and I love his work. It was cool to have the opportunity to collaborate with him. He's got a crazy, infectious energy. Yes, totally does. I love his passion and commitment to what he does. Those are some of the reasons why fans have responded so passionately and deeply to him and his mission, because he's true to his word and really is intent on creating something special that he believes in. So more great words from Jared Leto. And see, this is one of the tweets. So this is one of the tweets that stirred the hornet's nest a little bit because, I tweeted out about the whole toxicity thing. And I mean, the main person who pulled the tweets was this gentleman right here. So when he responded, it is kind of funny because this was 2 years ago. Look at that. He's got his arm around me. We're all buddy and chummy. But now this guy actually hates me big time. He hates my guts. So, hi, Ben. But yeah, I mean, you can see my face. I wasn't too whatever. No, I'm just kidding. That's just naturally me making a face. I can't take. You just ask my mom if she's still in the super chat. If she's still in the super chat, she can contest to this, that I cannot make a serious face when I'm taking a picture. I always do that. But it was just kind of funny that he showed up, and I'm just like, okay, so does this mean, that your opinion doesn't change? You actually really think highly of me, because right here you're happy. So, and then of course I had some, this one guy too, named Jesse, I guess, who, he calls me, he doesn't call me an actual supporter of the Snyder Cut movement or anything like that. He thinks I'm just a false person, false fan, all that stuff. So that guy, yeah, I can't even have a conversation with these guys. It makes my head hurt sometimes, because it's like, okay, fine. If you want to believe that there, sir, that's totally fine. And yes, I was called a Belend. A Belend. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Belend or Belland. I don't know how to pronounce it really. But he called me a Belland. And yeah, pretty much when I never looked at the definition of a Belend or Belland, whatever, but it means either annoying or glands of a penis. So maybe I'll just go with glands of a penis. Sure. Yes, I'm a penis. Glands. I'm penis glands. This is funny right here, because it is now a nice little inside joke for the Snyder Cut movement. I mean, it's just funny because in the Snyder fandom, like, everybody knows about this guy that I told you guys this yesterday, where he kept on spamming Charlie Hunnam, will it be Green Arrow? And then it's just so people are making memes out of it. Here's the initial tweet that, of course, brought in some of those great conversations, right? So, but it's my fault, guys. I'm not gonna do this. I try not to. I felt a little antsy today. I felt like, I was like, you know what? I kind of feel like going. I'm gonna go in for a couple of rounds. Let's fucking do this. And all it ends up turning out to be is just basically this. Jeez. It's pretty much what it is. I mean, like I said, these guys hide behind their avatars and keyboards. It's crazy. But and then speaking of this, I mean, Mr. DCEU Craig, he actually created a song. That's pretty fun. I mean, come on, creative for Let It Be right there. I like that. So good job, Mr. Craig, for doing that. We got DC World showing his love for Zack Snyder's Justice League. That's what we need. He's got a good, he's big in the DC world. Okay, so here's a number that, remember, I was asking for this, guys. So according to Louise here, if Warner Media's dream was that Wonder Woman 1984 viewers stuck around after watching it on Max, they might have been successful. According to Antenna Research, 85% of who signed up for HBO Max in Wonder Woman 84, the first 3 days kept their subscription. So that's good. That's what I wanted to know. I wanted to know the drop off. So apparently it was a 15% drop off. So that's good. That's what we want to see. And hopefully with, there'll be another big spike. Yeah, we'll be talking about that. But of course, Pedro Pascal being excited for that. Jared Leto posted this in his IG stories, of course. We'll be talking about this. And look at this. What is it? Patina, like a bronze. There's like a bronze Batman, with a little bit of the green. Look at that. Found that on Amazon. That was recommended to me. So I'm like, I might have to get that. And everything. Any Metallica fans out there? They're going to do a performance on CBS. Metallica fans, looking forward to that. Definitely. This was funny too. This is what's going to happen after Godzilla vs. Kong. Come on, that's good. Internet always wins, right? Love that. Yeah, those 89 Batman. That's pretty funny. And then here's a virtual event right here on February 26th and 27th. It's going to be a IGN Fan Fest, so it's going to be part of that. And like I said, hey, if Snyder agreed to it, let it be. Let it be. I mean, I get it. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, and then of course we've got Mr. Junkie XL, Mr. Hulkenborg, just kind of showing his like the instruments that he kept in his home studio and stuff. So that was a cool video. Yes, I agree with this person right here. I miss the smell of movie theater popcorn. When I go by myself, I really never get a popcorn, but I love the smell of popcorn in a movie theater, even though I don't really get popcorn because it's overpriced. But I definitely do miss the scent of popcorn when you're walking down the hallway to your theater. Definitely miss that. Best letter in the words of Snyder Cut, you got R. So TNT drama still bringing out the goods. And then of course I clipped out when I mentioned about officially rated R. So I clipped it out and put a Film Junkie shot. It's been a while since I've done a Film Junkie shot, so I did that. So it's pretty much that. Somebody that's a pretty cool little piece of art, you know, kind of in the vein of the new thing. So, and then it looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi is going to be shooting in LA in spring, so that's cool. Yeah, and everybody's showing their R-rated appreciation. Look at Joe Manganiello right here. Look at that. Look at this beast. Look at that mohawk. Blue. That blue mohawk. That's right. Mr. Joe Mang. And then, yeah, apparently they shot something in, when it comes to the Batman, they shot something in an underground tunnel right here. So the Batman's still being shot. Can't wait for more stuff to come out. But apparently there was something that was shot, supposedly shot inside the underground tunnel. Incognito Bruce was there. Some people were like, Killer Croc? I don't know. And then some of you like talking about the surgeon stuff. That's a pretty cool piece of fan art by Aaron Bailey right there. So that's cool. I just watched this episode too with Zatanna. I just watched that episode when I was doing my watches. Anyways, guys. All right. So there's that. Now let's get to the topics at hand. All right. So we got, okay, of course, Zack Snyder posts Knightmare Batman shot. I love it when I'm like trying to like work out all my topics and everything like that. And then all of a sudden something drops like right as I'm about to you know, within the hour of going live. So there it is. Oh my God. I mean, come on. Where's that drop? You know the drop I'm looking for.
That is the sexiest thing I have ever seen.
There it is. Oh, so good. Drink to that. Look at that. And then he used both hashtags. What did I say, guys? What did I say? This is why, because there's still people bumping heads, and it's the same guys that I bumped heads with today that think that there's some kind of initiative or some kind of conspiracy that people are trying to say, they're trying to convince Zack Snyder to call it Zack Snyder's Justice League. But what did I say? Like, I think I said it on Monday's show. I said, hey, we could use both hashtags. Start using both hashtags. Okay. Like I said, go full force. You know, I mean, now is the time to do it. Okay. It's no longer release the Snyder Cut. Just put Snyder Cut. That's fine. Hashtag Snyder Cut, but also Zack Snyder's Justice League. We can have both. Okay. He wants the title of Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's the ultimate middle finger to these Warner Brothers execs that his name is right in front of Justice League. It's fantastic. We shouldn't be fighting over this. That's what I can't understand why people are fighting over this. It's dumb. Okay. Use both hashtags. That's all we need to do. It's perfectly fine, right? So that's what I'm going to start doing, is using both hashtags. Maybe I'll forget one, but you know, it happens. But yeah, Zack vs. Zack, down of Zacktivation. That's right. There's nothing wrong with using both hashtags. It's perfectly fine. It's good. I know, Luke, it almost feels like it is a tradition. That's why I walked away from it as much as possible. But yeah, today I was like, meh. But then, so his caption on Vero was okay. I'm like, okay, interesting. So I don't know why he just put okay, but yeah, it was very, very interesting. So, and I didn't check. I don't know if Scott, did you start breaking down the comments? Maybe I'll just do that in a separate video. I don't have time right now, but he did say okay, and then I remember he did respond with somebody asked, was this a new photo or is this an old photo? He says it's new. So this is Ben Affleck during the additional photography right here. So I don't know if his interest, this is like, you know, the Bat Cave somewhere, and he's about to walk out into the apocalyptic Earth that awaits, or he's about to walk to wherever the Joker is. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. But yeah, but that is a new shot of Ben Affleck back in the Batsuit, back in the Knightmare Batsuit. The one response was the only one. Okay. Thank you, Scott. Appreciate it, sir. Yeah, which was pretty much, yeah, that's a new shot. So he didn't go crazy with the comments. Usually when it's early in the morning, that's when he does it. If this movie is relevant on Twitter, yeah, is he something relevant on Twitter campaign, then it's in trouble. This is a non-issue. That's why he said okay. Like, okay, kids, now shut the fuck up. Yeah, it kind of is something like that. I mean, you actually might be right there, sir.
Fucking hard fact.
It's like, I think he's noticing that the fact that there's still people that are fighting about that. I mean, Snyder Cut, that's more marketable. That is a marketable thing right there. Snyder Cut is marketable, okay? When it comes to any more campaigns, which I know there's going to be like, I don't know how many more campaigns there's going to be. It seems like there's a campaign every other day. But any more campaigns, especially when it comes to the 214 one, just use both, okay? Who cares? Snyder Cut, that's a marketable hashtag, more than Zack Snyder Justice League. But Zack Snyder Justice League will actually be the title of the movie. So there's nothing wrong with using both. You got the marketable one and you got the other one. So anyways, what the heck? I just got, oh, nice. Yeah, my cousin just texted me right now because he just caught wind that it's going to be rated R. So that's going to be cool. So he's excited. All right, so we got that. That's good. It's all fine and dandy. You just got to wonder what else. I mean, remember too, guys, and I'm probably going to do a separate video about it. You know, there are Knightmare characters. Obviously, there's Knightmare Batman. We got Joker. We got Deathstroke. We got Cyborg. We got Flash. We got Mira. Okay. But from what I've gathered from people that are more in the know than I am, there's another character. So I'm probably going to do a separate video sometime to kind of like, you know, weigh the options of what that remaining character might be that we have not seen yet that is in the Knightmare world. So we'll see what happens with that. So anyways, all right, the Suicide Squad official synopsis. All right, I know some people don't give a shit about it, but, you know, hey, I get it. It's fine. But here's the official synopsis that was it was changed and released, updated. It says right here, welcome to hell, a.k.a. Belle Reve. I always say it wrong. Reve. I always say it wrong. You know me. I pronounce things wrong all the time. The prison with the highest morality rate in the U.S. of A, where the worst supervillains are kept and where they will do anything to get out, even join the super secret, super shady Task Force X. Today's do or die assignment: assemble a collection of cons, including Bloodsport, Peacemaker, Captain Boomerang, Ratcatcher 2, Savant, King Shark, Blackguard, Javelin, and everyone's favorite psycho, Harley Quinn. Harley Quinn. I know it'd be nice if I want to see. Wait, what? Like Rev. Oh, so it's just Rev. Okay, it's not Reeve. I always thought it was like Reeve or Revy. Yeah. Anyways, thank you, Scott. I know I can always count on Scott, man. That's why I love the guy. Anyways, let's see. Then arm them heavily and drop them literally on the remote enemy-infused island of Corto Maltese, trekking through a jungle teeming with militant adversaries and guerrilla forces at every turn. The squad is on a search and destroy mission with only Colonel Rick Flag on the ground to make them behave, and Amanda Waller's government techies in their ears tracking their every movement. And as always, one wrong move and they're dead, whether at the hands of their opponents, a teammate, or Waller herself. If anyone's laying down bets, the smart money is against them all. Gets them, all of them. Not a bad little synopsis right there. Doesn't talk about, because there's a suspicion that the villain's like Starro. There's going to have Starro in there, because we saw like behind the scenes, you saw people in the background with little, you know, squiddy looking things on their faces. I thought maybe that they would mention that in there, but, you know, they didn't when I saw the official thing. So, yeah, no, it's tutor me. That's what our next collaboration for me and Scott is. He's going to help me pronounce names and words. No, no, but no, it sounds good. I know some people, they don't like James Gunn, which, you know, I'm not like, oh my God, James Gunn, but I don't hate him either. You know, you hear stuff and you're kind of like, okay, maybe he's not totally great. But And then, of course, the tweets, I get that. But at the same time, when I saw the behind the scenes, I was like, man, this movie's going to be bonkers. It looks just like just a cool fucking Suicide Squad R-rated bloody, mess of a movie, which I'm looking forward to. And then, of course, can't wait for the new trailer. I just kind of wonder, is the trailer going to show up before Zack Snyder's Justice League or after Zack Snyder's Justice League? That's what I am. Hashtag gay for Dave. See? That's what I'm. Cheers, guys. Red wine. Red wine makes me gay for you guys too. That's right. Gets me all loosey-goosey. See, Daniel. Oh, yeah. If somebody could translate that for me, appreciate it, Daniel. Yeah, somebody wants to translate that for me, and I'll answer that. I'll answer his question or, his comment or whatever. So please go ahead and translate that for me. Appreciate it. But yeah, I don't know. When it comes to the Suicide Squad, it's interesting because James Gunn did say you didn't have to watch the first one. It's like, if only we could get the Ayer cut with it. I know, like when Brandon Davis was on it, he suspects that there's not going to be an Ayer cut, at least not this year, because there's a conflict. There's a conflict. So something about torrenting, because HBO Max. Yeah, damn, man. Yeah, I mean, Daniel, I get that. I'm hopefully. Yeah, I know. There's some people that say VPN, but yeah, sometimes I'm like, I'm hoping that they solve something. I don't know. I've seen people like, tweet at HBO Max and AT&T like, hey, what's going to be happening about that? Yeah, I know. I mean, I actually didn't agree with Brandon Davis either when he said like, there'd be a but at the same time, I was like, man, but I mean, it would be kind of nice. I mean, could you imagine like the double? I think I mentioned it in another live stream. I think I did it on a Sunday morning hangover stream. I don't know. All the streams just run together. But I even said, I was like, but wouldn't it be cool if like on HBO Max, exclusively on HBO Max, was this alternate cut, this alternate version of the first Suicide Squad? Hey, watch that. And then you could watch the Suicide Squad. Double feature. I mean, that would be, to me, that has marketing appeal. To me, you get 2 new Suicide Squad movies, essentially. I thought, to me, that sounds pretty, I don't know, sounds good. Like, hey, we're going to have David Ayer's Suicide Squad. It's a version that is pretty different from what we saw in the theatrical. Not like Snyder cut different, but, pretty different. So watch this, and then like a week or 2 later, you could watch The Suicide Squad, which has some of the same characters, but it's it's a little different. To me, that just sounds awesome. But thank you, Daniel, for, hopefully, I know. I hate the fact that, people are thinking they have to resort into legally downloading. Hopefully they can figure something out. But I think Snyder's working with people because I think, obviously HBO Max, I don't know the logistics of like trying to get that internationally, but I think they're going to be doing something where Zack Snyder's Justice League drops where you could just, do a VOD thing. It's going to be available for people in Canada through Crave, I believe. So Canadians will be able to watch it the day of. And I remember there was a whole Google Play thing, but I don't know if that's actually still a thing. I don't know. It's pretty crazy. Credit me for that rumor. What rumor? I don't know what you're talking about there, Jesse. Anyways, all right. So next thing is Harry Lennix ready for Martian Manhunter movie. Now, this is not anything too crazy, but, he in an interview recently with comicbook.com, it says it right here is the title. All right. So Harry Lennix goes, Justice League Snyder Cut star says justice won't be done until there's a Martian Manhunter movie. So obviously he's probably like, joking a little bit, but Harry Lennix, while in interview, said, all I could say is that full justice won't be done until there's a Martian Manhunter movie. And then he laughs. Listen up, fans. They made the Justice League happen. So, yeah. So, hey, HBO Max, let's do a fucking Martian Manhunter miniseries. Please. I wouldn't mind that. Wouldn't mind that at all. I think a lot of us would dig that. And maybe there'll be something. And I mean, I hope this is not the last time we see him as Manhunter. And then it says right here, he talks about how much he's in it. He said, if I'm in it at all, if I'm in it for 20 seconds or 10, I will be more than happy because I think I was going to be in it, and I certainly didn't know I was going to be Martian Manhunter until after Zack revealed it. But he always likes to surprise me. It was the happiest day. I never expected when I found out this was going to happen. I'm looking forward to it. Whatever it is, if it's a second, I'll be thrilled. So showing that support and everything, and says, yeah, pretending to be human. Let's see. Yeah, Harry Lennix is pretending to be human, but does a great job. Yeah, this is what Snyder said. But has this relationship with Lois that started in Man of Steel, if you kind of track the relationship. Yep. Harry understands the relationship between Lois and Clark, and he knows, of course, is Superman. It all really worked out because, from what I gathered, guys, I know a lot of people want to think that, oh, yeah, right from the get-go, right from the beginning of Man of Steel, they were all like, yeah, General Swanwick, he's Martian Manhunter. From what I heard, Man of Steel, they were not thinking that at all. It was when BVS came around is when they started kind of going, huh. And I think it was people, I think it had a lot to do with fans going, what if Swanwick was Martian Manhunter? And I think they kind of took that in consideration and ran with it. From what I gathered, him being Martian Manhunter might be a fan thing, a fan theory that they kind of just took in and was like, huh, yeah, that actually works. So that's just me. I don't know. That was just what I kind of heard a while ago from my fourth. So that's interesting. But yes, hey, if we could campaign, if we can get, hopefully we can get the Ayer cut. Hey, maybe we'll get the Kathy Yan cut and we'll get the Batfleck movie. Let's get, as soon as we're done with all that, let's get a Martian Manhunter movie, huh? All right, Golden Globe nominations. Now, I'm not going to go through all of this. Like I said, I'm trying to respect Garza. Sorry. No, I am trying to respect Garza and Everts because they are, it's Wednesday. They go on and at 7:00 my time. So, I'm trying to keep this under an hour as much as possible. So I'm kind of, getting through the topics, getting through everything right here. And then, of course, I'll get through the questions, the Twitter questions. But, oh, yeah, I forgot. I almost forgot. There's two things, though, I need to get to. But let's go through the Golden Globe nominations here. Come on, computer. You could do it. Some of these pages that have way too much on them, sometimes it just struggles. But here we go. So now we got, there's a lot of things that have to do with television series. I'm glad the Flight Attendant got nominated. That's pretty much the only. Yeah, I hear Schitt's Creek is pretty good, but I haven't really watched any of the other ones right there for best television series, comedy, musical. And then, of course, best performance, we got Jason Bateman, Ozark. I have only watched the first season. I need to watch the rest. Bob Odenkirk, that's cool. Al Pacino, look at that. So, some good nominations right there. And then, of course, I got Kate Blanchett. See, a lot of these, I'm just glad that Anya Taylor-Joy, because I did watch The Queen's Gambit, and it was she was amazing, and I love her. So I'll be rooting for her, of course. Now getting to the movies, best directors, right? Best director right here. Promising Young Woman. We got Emerald Fennell, and then we got David Fincher from Mank, which I have not seen yet. Regina King for One Night in Miami. Aaron Sorkin for The Trial of Chicago 7, and then Chloe Zhao for Nomadland. So that's, there's, again, movies that I just didn't watch yet because the whole streaming thing just kind of messed me up last year. Best Actress, Kate Hudson. We got Maria Bakalova. We got Michelle Pfeiffer. That's good. French Exit. See, I didn't even hear about that movie. See, that's how out of it I am. We got Rosamund Pike. I care a lot. Man, that's right. I care a lot. Anya Taylor-Joy, again, getting nominated for 2 things. So thank you. She's my future wife. I'm just letting you guys know now, those eyes. These eyes. Schitt's Creek is an undercover. Yeah, I don't even think it's undercover. Everybody who talks about Schitt's Creek, they're always praising it. Amy Adams snubbed again. Poor Eric. Best Actor, we got Riz Ahmed. I wanted to see Sound of Metal. I need to catch him on that. I need to watch Ma Rainey's Black Bottom. That I'm glad that Chadwick Boseman got a nomination. We got Anthony Hopkins, Gary Oldman, and Tahir Rahim. Man, it's just a lot of things that I did not, just didn't catch. It's almost like I was just refusing to watch new movies and stuff because I wasn't able to watch them in a movie theater. And of course, we've got Best Television Series. And like I said, I still need to watch Lovecraft Country. Of course, you got The Mandalorian right there. I got Gary Oldman get nominated for the. Oh no, that's Olivia Colman. Wow, I totally read that so wrong. I wrote Gary Oldman's for Mank, you dummy. Yeah, just a lot of stuff. Hey, look at Bryan Cranston. That's cool. Hugh Grant. God, man, so many things. I was looking at this and I'm like, so many things I felt like I missed last year. But of course, it's the Golden Globes too, and there's just so much out there now. But the big one was Best Supporting Actor, Jared Leto, for The Little Things. Look at that, man. So I mean, I guess everything's a little crazy now because I thought when it comes to award season, it's all everything that happened in 2020. But you got the Judas and the Black Messiah, Daniel Kaluuya, if I'm saying his name right, probably not. And then you got Jared Leto, The Little Things, and these are movies that, I mean, Judas and the Black Messiah has not even come out yet, and then you got The Little Things. So I guess they're just doing something a little bit different right there. It's okay. Kaluuya. I want to see that. I'm trying to get a screener of that movie because I hear he does a fantastic job in that movie. So looking forward to it. Hopefully I can get a screener for that. So, but hey, congratulations to Jared Leto. How's the trunk space? Yeah. And yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm not going to go through all those as much, because I'm like, damn, there's so many things. It just shows me how much I've like missed in the past year. Makes me sad, guys. Makes me sad. But hey, I thought it was kind of cool that, hey, Jared Leto. Cheers to Jared Leto. Right there. So congratulations to him. I think somebody said it. He's having a pretty good week. I think it was you, Travis Langston. I think, he's definitely having a good week. Joker reveal and then getting nominated for that. I mean, let's face facts. If you guys saw The Little Things, some people were kind of like iffy about it. There's some people that absolutely hated it. And I mean, when it came to Jared Leto, I mean, he really carried that movie. And yeah, he's like, for like the first hour, it's a lack of Jared Leto. But then once he shows up, man, does the story get really interesting. And just his performance all the way down to his weird walk that he has, just walking all, that was one of the things that I love. I love it when actors go as far as like changing their walk. And I love that. Yeah, Leto is a weirdo. Yes, you're absolutely right, Luke. That's why he gets nominated for things. Anyways. So he really carries the movie. I mean, when I watched it a second time, the movie is just about closure, to be honest. And for, a detective to not lose his shit and lose his life. Because it definitely takes, there's some Seven vibes in it, but it doesn't go full Seven. But I mean, when you think about the stuff, it's pretty crazy. Got Mr. Lewis, my prediction for Godzilla vs. Kong. He's going to save Godzilla from Mecha Godzilla and die a hero. Godzilla will pay homage to him, thus Kong getting the name King. Okay. All right. But guys, everybody keeps on asking, everybody, including me, I get asked a lot, are you Team Kong or are you Team Godzilla? So naturally, let me turn that off. I had to argue with myself about Team Kong and Team Godzilla. Dude, you see that Godzilla vs. Kong trailer? I did. Team Godzilla all the way. Are you fucking kidding me? After that trailer? It's Godzilla. Need I say more? Yes. Did you not see the end of the last movie? He's king! But Kong eventually gets king in front of his name. This is a different universe, but it's always the same nerdyverse. Yeah, that's not a thing. Oh, it's a thing. In our minds. Whatever, it's Godzilla. He kicked the crap out of everybody else. Team Godzilla. No, I'm Team Hairy Nipples, bitch. Why do you have to call it Team Hairy Nipples? Have you seen my nipples? Sadly, yes. But you saw the trailer. Kong gets like 3 blows in, and he gets like this big, huge axe, and he's just like, Ugh! Yeah, he needs a weapon, like Batman needed a weapon to defeat Superman. It's called exposing a weakness. Yeah, and then what's gonna happen? Is Godzilla gonna yell out, save Mothra? Don't you fucking say it. Yeah, it gets a little heated. Gets a little heated right there. Just saying. Gets a little heated. Team Hairy Nipples. Yes. What can I say? That's what I do. There you go. So there's my little debate with myself kind of thing. The guy with the hat didn't show up because, those two just needed to hash it out. Team Plumber, shut up. with the fucking plumber thing. Oh, you guys. A freaking plumber.
Fake laugh, hiding real pain.
Pretty much. So, all right. So there was that right there. Got a little sketch going right there. Filmed that today. I was like, I gotta do the Team Kong and Team Godzilla thing. Had to do it. Had to do that. All right. Let's see. Where are we at here? We got 15 minutes. Cool. See, I'm making good time here. Making good time. Is Rosemary here? I didn't see her. I didn't see her right there. Hey, you know what? You got those Mexican genes. It does happen with the nipple area. That's a trait. Why am I talking about that? I don't know. All right, here we go. Mr. Laugh Now, Cry Later. Darren, did Terrio or Snyder write the dialogue for the additional photography? And even if Joker is burned or disfigured, he will probably still be pretty because it's Jared Leto. I know you can try to ugly up Jared Leto. They did a pretty good job in the little things. I will say that. They uglied him up pretty good. But I would say that Snyder probably wrote the dialogue. I don't think Terrio really had anything to do with it. So yeah. Mr. Andrew, what are your bets on what the surprise cameo in WandaVision is on par with Luke Skywalker and Mondo? Season 2, my bets is Toby Spider-Man, Hugh Jackman Wolverine, or Professor X and Magneto. I would go probably Magneto, but I would not be surprised. I would not be surprised if Toby ended up showing up. Something happened where Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man just showed up randomly. But it would be kind of cool if it was Magneto, because obviously, in the source material, we all know what's going on with that. We know that there's a connection there. So I'm just kind of wondering if that would probably be most likely the case. I don't see it being Wolverine. I don't see it being Wolverine at all. But my bets would be on either I don't know if it'd be McKellen, Ian McKellen. I don't know if it would be McKellen. I don't know. But I think Magneto would be that kind of level of that. So we'll see what happens. The Evan Peters cameo is not the big one. Is that going to be happening? Of course, no spoilers, guys. All right. Venom Hernandez. I rewatched your upload of Robert Burnett multiple times, talking about Warner Brothers, Emmerich, and Snyder, and how the parallels have come this far. My question is, how does Toby Emmerich sleep at night, knowing that the Snyder Cut will likely redefine quote unquote? Oh, I'm sure he's losing sleep. Yeah, I'm sure. I'm sure he's he's having nightmares about it. I hope he is. I hope he's having nightmares about if the Snyder Cut is successful. Bradley, hey Dave, I'm down in the dumps and won't be joining tonight. Wow, that sucks. Down in the dumps, huh? But I'm wondering, what's your favorite Soundgarden or Audio Slave song? Damn, I can't even think of the songs. I mean, obviously, I've always been a fan of Spoon Man. I mean, obviously, Black Hole Sun. What was that one song? See, I can't remember the song names. Audio Slave. I can't even remember the song names to both of them. But I was always a fan of Spoon Man because they actually had a guy do the spoon sound effect like for a solo within that song, and I always thought that was cool. But there's a couple other Soundgarden songs that I can't fucking think of the names right now. Thanks for the question, though. All right, you already asked one. Andrew. Just one at a time. All right, yeah. Wait, hold on. Boop, boop, boop. Oh yeah, we're good. Okay, so Edward, hey Dave, what if we actually get a Martian Manhunter film? I figure that can be a DC movie for HBO Max, Got to think HBO Max making the movies about to give us a lot of DC content and even the shows. Also, James Gunn teased he has more spin-offs for Suicide Squad. Yeah, I mean, there's always a possibility. Always a possibility. Take it easy. Take it easy, Joey. Yeah, take it easy. There's always a possibility for, if people are like, I want more Martian Manhunter, then that could be happening. Jade, since it seems like we're getting more screen time with Martian Manhunter, is it possible that we might see him in the final battle? No, we're not going to see him in the final battle. He's not going to be fighting along with him. I know everybody keeps on asking that, but no, not going to happen. Sorry. I mean, they didn't film that much stuff. Because even like Harry Lennix was like, yeah, if I'm in it for 10 seconds or 20 seconds, yeah, because, he wasn't in it that much. They also talk about how he like did the mocap thing too. So, but he is in more than one scene at least. Dylan, currently doing a DCEU marathon right now, and I watched Suicide Squad for the first time in years, and it's noticeable the edits in the film, especially during the Joker moments. Oh yeah, everything sticks out big time when it comes to that. And I haven't watched it in a while either, and I think like I'll watch it again sometime this year. Maybe do a live watch or something. Wally, you think the Batman Vero shot is old footage or new? No, it is new. That's what he already clarified that, so that's what's great. Kevin, there are some Funko art for Zack Snyder Justice League. Which Superman is his red and blue suit? Wonder Woman with the mother box, Flash, and Cyborg. Will we get more Funkos? Oh yeah, we're definitely going to get some more Funkos. And that'd be pretty sweet to see Wonder Woman with a mother box. That'd be sweet. We're definitely going to get a black and silver suit Superman. And I'm kind of wondering if they're going to do the forearms Cyborg with the full-on mask. That'd be a pretty cool Funko to get. That'd be good. That'd be good. Some good Funko. And I'm just gonna persuade Wonder Meg to buy them all for me. That's usually what I do. No. All right, Jordan. Last night I rewatched the 3-hour cut of BVS, and I love the "This Is My World" theme. So I was wondering, what is your favorite piece of music from either Man of Steel or BVS? I mean, the Batman theme, probably. I mean, the dun 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 dun. Beautiful Lie, of course, is probably the all-time favorite. Just the way that build up, and then with just the way that Hans Zimmer does it, and the fact that it hits you right in the fucking emotional balls. Yeah, I mean, come on, just hits you right in the emotional balls. So I would say, yeah, Beautiful Lie, probably up there. Yeah, Beautiful Lie just gets you. It just makes me choke up, man. Simpson Crisis. Zach keep teasing us, eh? What do you think, Dave, for the next Knightmare picks from but yeah, no, he might start teasing. I mean, we haven't seen anything from Mira yet, so that's what's interesting. And yeah, we haven't seen Knightmare, Flash, or Cyborg, so maybe he'll end up teasing those. And there it is right there. The Fan Fest is going to be happening. So they're not going to just be talking about Zack Snyder's Justice League. They're going to be talking about all this other stuff too. So it's not just Zack Snyder's Justice League, but yeah, like I said, it's promotion, guys. I mean, I get it. Not all the IGN guys were totally online with Zack Snyder, but right now they're welcoming him in. They got a huge audience. We have to fucking hype this damn thing up. If we want more, we got to hype it up. Wayne Parker, when do you think we will see Joker's new and improved look in all its glory? I think when we see the movie. I think when it comes to the trailer that's coming out on 2/14, it's just going to be a tease. It's going to be more of a tease than anything, I think. I think it's just going to be a tease. Look at that. What is that? You drawing a mustache on him? How dare you? How dare you, Ryan? This is oh yeah, you were talking about the Pennywise thing. Yeah, I remember you mentioned this last night. This is what I meant by the smile curves on his face like Pennywise. I liked how Leto didn't have anything in Suicide Squad, but it's interesting. Yeah, now he's painted something on it, looks like. And it almost looks like, I mean, somebody mentioned that too, is there something over like a Phantom of the Opera kind of style, like little mask over his face a little bit? Yeah, he could be severely scarred or something, That'd be sweet. There's some fan art right there from Brian Zapp. All right, Mr. Eric. Dave, follow up from last night's question. So with it being likely to see the follow-ups to Zack Snyder's Justice League greenlit in a miniseries format, think Zack could film both remaining parts of his arc at one 8 episode Mandalorian. I mean, that'd be sweet. I mean, like I said, this goes back to my whole thing too, is if they want more Snyderverse, HBO Max wants more Snyderverse, and Snyder is too busy. If they take the miniseries or show approach, Zack could just be the showrunner, and obviously they're going to use his material, they're going to use his story that he has, and he would be like the showrunner for sure, and maybe direct the first episode or two. But then he can have other directors direct everything. Bring in Rick, what's his name? Rick, I can't say his last name. Bring in some other directors that he trusts that can like get those out of there. I mean, it'd be pretty sweet. I'm just saying, like, if they really want to go full force, like miniseries, and just totally tell this long story and finish it up, I mean, that could probably help Zack out, take the load off of him. It's like, hey, just be a showrunner, direct do like what Favreau did, direct a couple episodes, the first episode, and then just have other directors come in. So that'd be pretty sweet. David Penn, yeah. Will it be Green Arrow? That's funny. I love that. Knightmare Batman is back, baby. It's right. And I kind of wonder, is that we always wonder, the trench coat, is that like a symbolism for Commissioner Gordon? Quite possibly. Gross. Yeah. Betrayal. What happened? Deny. I don't know if Deny would actually do it. Fincher, maybe David Fincher will come in and do it. That'd be pretty sweet. Carrie, hey Dave, I don't get why people get bent out of shape for BBS or Zack Snyder Justice League being rated R. I honestly don't expect the tone of Zack Snyder Justice League to be that different from Nolan's. Yeah, it won't be. Yeah, see, that's the thing. It's not like everybody, when the people that are complaining make it seem like, and I think I even got a question yesterday. It's like, do you think like it would be on the level of like 300 gore? It's like, no, they're not going to see that. You're not going to see like big time gore. And then like if people that are complaining like, oh, you can't take my kids. It's like, yeah, you can. If your kids can handle a little bit of gore, that's fine. Come on. I was watching Predator, Terminator, Aliens when I was like 6. Okay. There's no nudity. So you're fine. Oh, you have an F-bomb or two. Oh, whoa. Oh, Jesus Christ. Like I said, watch Terminator 2. Count all the F-bombs in Terminator 2. Holy Lord. Like, just, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Mr. Cooper Knox, the idea of Zack clapping at the more biased bloggers would be a sight to behold. Yeah. And you never know. He might, he's done it to like Mr. Mendelsohn and some other people. So, but yeah, it's fun. Even though it's a Whedon thing, I kind of like that Arthur stole them from Bruce. Yeah. Yeah, it was a little interesting, but yeah, it was a little funny. It wasn't bad. All right. Finally, Joe Britches. What was all the drama this morning about some blogger apologizing for his opinions on Batman? I didn't really see that, but I heard about something like that. And like, yeah, there's nothing wrong with people coming around who once did not like Zack's vision on everything. That's what I love about his movies. It seems like they're always ahead of the curve. I mean, when Watchmen came out, it didn't do that well in the box office. Nobody accepted it. But now people are like, that's like his best movie. Some people will say that's his best movie. And then people have been coming around with Man of Steel going, wait a minute, that's an excellent Superman movie. Now people are coming around when it comes to BVS, and they're like, wait a minute, this was actually pretty damn good. It's just like, it seems like everything's just like, he's just kind of ahead of his time. I will say, but there's always going to be certain people. There's always going to be certain people that are just not going to like it and never come around. And that's perfectly fine. Hey, it's subjective. It really is. But I always appreciate it when people come around and be like, hey, you know what? This is actually not half bad. Not half bad. And then they support it. And then, like I said, when the people that were apologizing to stuff, and they realized, because yeah, even though just like every fandom, there's going to be those guys, those certain people that are toxic and they'll dogpile and do all kinds of gross stuff. This fandom has still done a shit ton, not like any other fandom. And when it comes to raising the money and all that stuff, and over $500,000, and hopefully it keeps on going. And yeah, I mean, it's pretty crazy how everybody kind of, even like when there's like stupid petty differences, we still have come together and done something. And I get it. We're all not going to agree. We're all not going to agree on everything. We're definitely not. Like throughout the years, I didn't agree on all the campaigns. Sometimes I don't agree on some of the campaigns now. I'm like, another hashtag? Jeez. How many times are we going to do a hashtag? You know, sometimes I don't agree with everything, just like people don't agree with the way I do things. But, you know, my whole thing is this microphone, camera. This is my outlet for all that to try to help things out. So that's all we got to do. Anyways, guys, all right, time to wrap this up. And like I said, you can head over to Real Emotion. Those guys, Garza and Everett's going to be talking. And like I said, it's hump day, so no Film Junkie Live tomorrow. But of course, like I said, the Vodka stream on Friday. And like I said, Sean O'Connell will be on there, and I will have my review of his book up either tomorrow evening or Friday early, like Friday, you know, we'll see what happens. But I should have it up by tomorrow. And yeah, it should be interesting. Like I said, I'm no, you know, just Sean's gonna come on. We're gonna discuss, and we're gonna drink some stuff. I mean, it's not gonna be like, why did you do this way? I'm not like that at all. I like Sean, and we'll talk about his book. Like I said, I'll have my review up and everything. It'll be interesting. It's not gonna be drama. How's that gonna be? If it's gonna be drama, it's gonna be drama for people that don't like the book, and that's perfectly fine. But like I said, when it comes to the Vodka stream, I welcome all voices. You know. It's not going to be voices that everybody's going to enjoy. If there's some drama behind it, whatever. There's nothing wrong with that. Like I said, I just want to have some nice little discussions when it comes to things. And we'll see what happens. Anyways, guys, so make sure you subscribe and hit that notification bell. Hit that like, thumbs up. If you want to be part of the membership, go ahead and hit that join button. Become a Film Junkie member. I actually posted a little behind-the-scenes video today for the members and stuff, and hopefully invite Jody. Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like with certain people, I know it'd be a shit show, and I'm just like, I'm all about just having a relaxed discussion, you know, civil discussion. Yeah, but that would be something if I got those guys. You never know, could happen. It could happen. But yeah, I don't know. And then it would just be a bunch of that's what it would be like. No, but make sure you do all that. Make sure you follow me on all the sock meds, your Twitter, Instagram. I also got a Facebook page. Want to do that? Patreon, if you guys want to help out the pirate ship with Patreon, that is provided down below. Of course, merchandise. So there's all of that. Antonio Brown just told me just to shut the fuck up. Is that what happened? Man, you guys are just saying, damn, Jesse, saying bye to everybody. But anyways, yeah, like I said, go over and head over to Real Emotion.
Blah blah blah. Fake fucking fucks.
You know those those guys. Just kidding. I think Garza might be a little hungover or something like that. So it should be interesting. Anyways, guys, as per usual, we'll go ahead and round it off with the guy that somebody that a lot of people hate. But
and also, I'm excited to watch the Snyder cut because Joss Whedon sucks.
Everybody got that?
Oh, we got that. We definitely got that. All right, guys. Love you. Talk to you later.